Hello, friends. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. This topic today is actually appropriate with the reason that I'm late, too. So I want to ask you something as we start out. Have you ever heard or ever stood at the edge of a decision? Your heart's pounding, your palms are sweating, and you're thinking, I'm not ready yet. Maybe it was launching that business that you've been dreaming about. Maybe it was saying I love you for the first time. And maybe it was leaving a safe path in order to chase something that lights you up inside. That's what I want to talk to you about. Maybe as you stood there, maybe you didn't take the leap. Not because you didn't want to, but because you were waiting. You were waiting to be ready, waiting for that perfect time, waiting to feel more confident, waiting to have that fear go away. I have news for you that might change your life. You will never feel 100% ready. And if you wait until you do, you will be waiting forever. The truth is, readiness is a myth. And it's a moving target, and you don't become ready by standing still. You become ready by moving forward. And that first step, that first shaky step, that is the readiness. I want to start with sharing something personal. As I said, this is why I was late today. When I first started my Lime Life business, I did not know what I was doing. I had no idea how to do makeup or anything about selling, and I had no idea how people would feel about me or take me as I started to do this business. I didn't have all the answers, and I ended up, I just didn't know. I didn't have the perfect plan, but what I knew is that I had a fire in my belly. I wanted something different. And I kept hearing this little voice in my head saying, do it scared. And you know what happened? I learned. I stumbled. And every time I took a step, no matter how uncertain, the ground gradually became more solid underneath me. It's really like learning to swim. You can't master swimming by reading about it. And that's what we often do, is we keep trying to learn and thinking we're going to get more ready, more perfect, and it doesn't happen. You learn to swim by getting in the water. You kick, you flail, you swallow some water, but eventually you find your rhythm and you start to swim. You start to fly. So today I was late because I did take this chance on myself, and I didn't let being ready stop me. I had a wonderful afternoon with a couple of clients, new clients, and we had so much fun, and it has just been such a rewarding experience by taking that step, even though I didn't feel ready. So whether it's love or business or something big that you've dreamed about, that you've tucked away for someday, I want you to hear this loud and clear. Start before you are ready. Because fear doesn't mean stop. It just means go in with your eyes open. Doubt doesn't disqualify you. It simply means that you care. And failure, it's not the end. It's a part of the path. Think about the people you admire. The bold, the successful, the ones out there living life to the fullest. They didn't wait to be ready. They said yes, even though it was terrifying. They leapt, even though they had trembling legs. And you can too. I encourage you to let this be your moment. Not next month, not when the kids are older, not when you've read more books on this, where you feel like you've learned more. Take the leap, start the business, send the message, take the trip, say yes to yourself. Will it be messy? Maybe. Will it be uncomfortable? Absolutely. Will it be worth it? Without a doubt. So I challenge you today, this week, take one brave step towards something that scares you in the best way. Because the life you want, the life you crave, the dream that keeps tapping you on the shoulder, it's on the other side of action. And action doesn't wait for perfection. So start before you're ready. The future you will be cheering you on, and so will I. So I hope you find that courage. You don't have to be ready. Do it now. Learn as you go. That's the way we all do it. And live the life that you want to live. So I hope you found this tease towel to be helpful. Share it with anybody if you want. As I say every week now, these will go away. So join me. Subscribe to me on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, and you can watch these and past episodes of Tease Towel. And I will see you next week on Tease Towel. Start now, whether you're ready or not, because you're never going to be ready if you keep waiting for perfection. All right, thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.